Could you walk through today's video? Today's video, I got these spot beams from LED Perf. Now I'm going to install my 2013 Triumph Explorer. Let's get started. First thing I want to do, take my impact driver, very carefully drop that down. The next step was to fit up the light. If I would have went back to where the old holes were, it would have sat back too far and looked funny. I need to move it a little bit closer so it looks a little bit better. Taking my pilot hole, gonna drill that first. Because once you have your pilot hole, you can drill your main hole that the bolt's gonna go through. Being aluminum, it went easy. Got my light on the table, gonna get everything prepped. It's very important in this situation. You can see the Loctite on the one bolt already. It's very important that you use Loctite because these are not nylocks and they will come apart very easily with vibration. So I put that top bracket in first. That's what I thought was the easiest, left it loose. And for some reason I fed the bolt through the side hole, which I could just turn the whole light assembly, as you're going to see here in a second. And it would have made a world of difference. I don't know why I did it that way, but it is what it is. I get my big sausage fingers in there to get the lock washer and the nut on. The joys of having sausage fingers. I got my Loctite. And everything's put together. I'm going to get the impact wrench on one side for the LED light. Snug it up. And then adjust the light as straight as possible for now. Kind of snug it up. Check it, turn it, angle it as best as you can for now. Oops. And then I'm going to give it another shot and try to take it out at nighttime and try it. There's no going back now. I'm using the existing wire and I'm cutting her off. So it looks like our wires coming off the bike are red and black. Positive and negative, which means I'm just going to pigtail these for right now and then test it out. So I had to start the bike for the lights to come on. The orientation was pretty simple, but I wanted to check it. Red to red, black to black, positive, negative, pretty easy. I'm putting heat shrink on at this point in time. If you wanted, you could do some sort of waterproof connection too to make it easier, like a Deutsch connection or something. However, I'm just making this a semi-permanent setup because that's probably the way it's going to stay. So now I'm just soldering my connections. A lot of people don't like to solder. I don't like to use butt connectors. I prefer to solder, so I'm just doing the ground now. Get the soldering iron out. I just find soldering so much simpler, and I've never had an issue with a wire breaking during the whole soldering procedure. Now that it's soldered, put my heat shrink back over top, grab my torch, heat them up to seal it, keeps the water out, and then I electrical taped it, and I have some wire loom right there. I'm going to use the wire loom, then I'm going to feed and attach to the lights to clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more neater and nicer. So there you have it. That's the finished product, all installed, bolted down, Loctited in place. Both lights are on. Just having a look at it. Now I got white light all around instead of the yellow incandescent, and I like that a lot better. There you have it. LED spotlights are installed, looking good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.